Have you ever considered traveling for an iboga ceremony with pygmy shamans in the forest? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't think anybody else is offering this. Not only that, but it's a fundraiser to help this pygmy population, as they have some contaminated river water that they're drinking, which is causing typhoid and killing some of them. Also, pygmies in general face displacement due to governments not recognizing their land rights. So what we're trying to do right now is dig a well and also buy land, build food forests and stuff like that, so that they have actual title to the land that they're on. It shouldn't be necessary to do that, but I mean, they've been living there for who knows how long already, but for some reason governments only recognize land that's purchased. So anyway, so we're trying to help the pygmies. Pygmies are trying to help you. And so one of the ways that they're doing this is with this traditional iboga ceremony, which they're sharing with outsiders now. So our first expedition to go and have the ceremony with them will be in about a month. So let's see, what's today? May 3rd. So probably early June. Okay. So the website to get in contact with us is ibogaqueen.com. And that's IBOGA queen.com. I'm working with a woman in Cameroon. Her name is Nadia, and she's a real powerhouse, kind of angel on earth. And currently I'm in Senegal, but I'll be going to live over in Cameroon over there to help with the work, hopefully in a few months. But so you may not see me in the first ceremony, but you'll be with her and the pygmies, and maybe her brother or something. But what can I tell you about the actual ceremony? So I don't know if you've heard of iboga before. It is a sacred tree. It's mainly found in a few countries, Congo, Cameroon, Gabon, although now it's been exported and grown in different countries around the world recently. But if you're familiar with ayahuasca, you can kind of compare to that. So a high-dose ayahuasca experience is usually pretty transcendental. Could be like unity experiences, or if you're into Buddhism, you could go beyond that into Nibbana. But the iboga experience is, I would say, usually it's more tied to your life purpose on Earth. You can meet ancestors. You can speak with your higher self, etc. You can get like a broad overview of like where your life is supposed to be going. Where you're going wrong with your life, and how to fix things, and making the connections that you need to make to understand where your problems come from. And it also has a natural ability to reset any addictions that you have. Well, it's not every addiction, but it's best for certain addictions: food addictions, tobacco, opioids, stimulants, and what was the other one? Escaping me now. It's not the most wonderful for alcohol or benzodiazepines, but those can be treated better with kava, if you can get quality kava. Anyway, so getting off topic. Now there's two types of iboga. Most people don't realize there's male and female trees, and the female trees are more spiritual and less oriented towards addiction reset or addiction interruption. So you can decide which you want to use. Normally the pygmies use the female trees because they're not trying to interrupt addictions, but they're going for the spiritual aspect. Okay, what else? I think that is mostly what I wanted to get out. There is also, I also want to mention that iboga is extraordinarily therapeutic with low doses. It has a reputation of being dangerous at high doses. Okay, So let's talk a little bit about that. There is some danger in high doses of iboga, but there is less danger when you dose over a period of days. Much less danger. Whereas if you take all your dose in one day, and especially at one time, like for example, people often do in these ibogaine clinics. By the way, ibogaine, that's another thing. So people confuse iboga with ibogaine. Ibogaine is one alkaloid in the iboga plant. It does not have the full spiritual aspect of the iboga plant. It is mainly used for people who are in a clinical setting, and it is very dangerous to take one large dose of ibogaine or iboga at one time. So we plan to do a 3-day iboga ceremony to minimize risks. And what else? Low dose iboga is, of course, the absolute safest. And it's extremely therapeutic as well. So if you choose to do that, you can do that on your own, if you prefer. There's some information you need to know about it because it has reverse tolerance, so you would be using less each time. And I can give you more information about that. I have it linked on the Iboga Queen website. If you go to the Iboga Wisdom section, you'll see that linked. So I appreciate you listening, and hopefully we can connect and do some mutual sharing of knowledge, wisdom, love, and compassion, and everything else. So thank you again, and be blessed.